Hey, this is Thurman, Clean Freaks Podcast, of course, hosted at S&M Cleaning Service. And we have a special guest today. She's going to give her experiences as a entrepreneur and a business owner. If you would introduce yourself and the name of your business.
Hey guys, so my name is Jay, also known as your Deep Clean Diva. I have a very small residential cleaning business here in South Florida. I consider myself as a solo cleaner. However, I do subcontract with other cleaning business owners for bigger projects. But I've been in the industry for I want to say a little shy of 2 years, and I have a very great clientele. As a starter, I work with a specific group of clients that I provide cleaning services to, and so currently I'm also branching out to serve more offices and brick and mortar businesses as well. So super excited about this interview today with Mr. Thurman. Uh, I'm happy that we finally got the opportunity to be intentional about scheduling this podcast. So looking forward to digging deep and get into it.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, it's a privilege to have you here. That's very awesome. And I know a lot of people may have seen some of your videos as I have. And, just seeing those, you say, yes, this is someone that's definitely passionate about what we do. You know what I'm saying? Definitely passionate. You seem like you go the extra 2-3 miles, to make sure that the job is done. What exactly inspired you, for you to start your business?
Well, the crazy thing is, I say this often. I say this often is that um, the cleaning business chose me, because honestly, not ever in a million years would ever think I'm going to, have a cleaning business or cleaning, um, for a living. It's not something I necessarily aspire to. And I think, is intentionally designed. This market is intentionally designed that way, because there's so much money here. It's so much money here. It's $1 billion industry. And it's like, why not think about cleaning? Why not think about having a cleaning business? But honestly, I started just as a little side hustle just to stay busy. I kind of retired, from life. I kind of retired from corporate, the corporate world. And I decided that, I didn't want to work a 9 to 5, but I wasn't really quite sure what I was going to do. So I took some time off to just really heal and to figure some things out and to also detox from the busy lifestyle that I was living, which is ironic because I'm being back to busy all over again, but in a good way, more with a purpose now. But and also cleaning, I realized was therapeutic for me. So I was looking for something to do that was going to help me to stay physically active because I was in a gym, just eating better, taking better care of myself, especially my mental health. We could talk about that. We could get into that as well. But I wanted something that was going to support my new lifestyle. I wanted to do something that was going to support my new lifestyle and also allow me to have freedom over my schedule as well. And so I was like, you know what, let me start cleaning as a little side thing. And then just by seeing the responses that I was getting from my clients and also recognizing that there wasn't, too many people like me in the industry, you know, I recognized a pain point early in the game. And I was like, you know what? Let me make this official. And so that's pretty much how I started, started as a side hustle and then, made it official business.
I dig that. What were some of the challenges that you may have faced getting your business started?
So I think one of the biggest challenges for me to get started was the whole intimidation factor. Like it was exciting, but it was also intimidating. Getting registered, getting a website, like,
Mhm.
all of that. it was a bit intimidating because I wasn't really sure how to register my business. I wasn't sure if I should do a LLC, a S corp, a C corp, or I wasn't sure, and I was intimidated to even do my research because I don't know, it was frightening to me because when I was cleaning, and just doing on the side, it was fun. But when it came time to really buckle down and get serious and really make this thing legit, I think that's when I started to get a little terrified and intimidated. But I overcame that, in time, and it's definitely rewarding being an official registered business owner.
Well, I can see that. That's awesome. What advice would you give someone else that's thinking about making that move to be legitimate, getting a business started? What advice would you give someone that's thinking about doing
Do it the sooner,
that? Mm-hmm.
better, because you're going to need certain elements of your business if you want to grow as a business owner. My main motivating factors of why I registered my business and became official was because I wanted to start to accumulate business credit.
Mm-hmm.
My personal credit is not the best, right? I made a lot of mistakes and I'm paying the price for that. So one of the main motivating factors, like I said, about getting registered, being official, was the whole putting myself in position to win. So my advice would do it today. Do it today. If minimum you have to do today, which is your EIN, and you can do that yourself. You don't have to hire a third party. You don't have to do too much research on that. You can just do that as of today. Just get an EIN number, and once you get that EIN number, you start in the process. You're getting the ball rolling. So that would be my advice.
Awesome. That's awesome. And that what let's see, what systems that you may have in place to keep you organized?
Oh, that's a good one. Organized in sense of what? In my systems, my schedule, like what are we talking about?
Overall, let's start with scheduling.
Okay, so my schedule when I first started out, I was doing everything manual. I was scheduling my bookings through my personal computer on my phone, my iPhone, and eventually that started to pick up and get very busy, and then started to become a little overwhelming. And I had situations where I double booked, or there was schedule conflict, and I was like, you know what, this is crazy. This is not working. Like I gotta do something different. And so that's when I got my website, and so now a lot of my scheduling, the clients they do it on their end, and it's automated. And so only thing that I'm responsible for on my part is making sure that I block off certain times and dates that
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be available. Right. So Monday is my day off. That's why we're able to do this today. Monday is, I don't clean on Monday. I take care of my personal business on Monday, and I take care of office administration on Monday as well. So Monday is specifically designed for that. And there's also certain other time slots throughout my day, like 10 o'clock when we do the cleaning crew. That time slot is booked off. I cannot be booked during the day that time, unless it's an emergency, or again, we're human, so sometimes things happens, right? Nothing is perfect, but that's what I have. That's my system that I currently have as far as my scheduling is concerned.
I heard you mention a couple things. Technology. Are you really tech savvy, or does someone need to? Will it help to be tech savvy, or is there something that they can just learn as they go, or YouTube? What do you recommend?
So I think overall, I'm a type of person where
Mm-hmm.
I cannot function through chaos. I need order. I need a system. So it's kind of my personality, and it's kind of like my lifestyle. Like I do things on a schedule anyway. Like I said, we're human, life happens, things come up, but at least when you are prepared, have, uh, proper preparation prevents poor performance, right? That's the
Mhm.
five. Preparation prevents poor performance. So when you are prepared, and you are being proactive, it kind of gives you the up hand on pivoting if you need to. So, but when it comes to me, as far as scheduling, that's how I operate. That's my life. Like I cannot do life without scheduling. Like it's crazy. Um, but in regards to, do you need to be tech savvy? No, you just need to be responsible,
Mhm.
because in this type of work, you're dealing with other people's time. And so you might not care too much about your time, but you definitely have to be responsible over other people's time. I think a, a minimum standard of professionalism, being responsible over time, over your time. Like every minute should count, right? I'm not saying to be, crazy about it, but time is just one of those things that we just don't get back, right? And it's one of the most expensive things that sorry about that. It's one of the most expensive things that we can ever have, right? So if you're not responsible, if you're not doing time management, um, you might want to reconsider the cleaning industry.
Yes, there's definitely time restraints. Yeah.
So yeah,
Mhm.
YouTube, you can use YouTube, or like I said, you could just use basic common sense, being responsible with your time. Use your calendar on your phone. Use the tools that you have. There's a lot of free tools that you can use for scheduling. Like I said, the calendar on your phone. If you're more manual, get you a calendar book, a planner. I do both. Sometimes I use my phone, and then also sometimes I write things down, because it's that second, that second check-in for me.
Mhm.
So yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. Excuse me. Now, what sets your business apart from some of the others that's out there that's doing the same thing?
Now, Mr. Thurman, you should already know this.
I do. For those that may haven't seen some of your Instagram videos,
I'm Deep Clean Diva. I
there you
mean,
go.
Deep Clean Diva, that says a lot, right? Um, I specialize in deep cleans. I love deep cleans because honestly, while I'm cleaning, I get to spend time with God. The noise stops, and it's just me and God in there, in that bathroom, in the kitchen, just me listening to my music, and just really zoning out in my space, in my zone. Um, you know, I love to be there. It's therapeutic for me, like I said. And so I go in a lot of areas that a lot of cleaners wouldn't even think. Because the truth is, I've been cleaning since
Mhm.
I was a child. I've
Mhm.
been cleaning pretty much all my life. Cleaning was my therapy when I was a child. I used to wake up 3 o'clock in the morning just to clean the kitchen, because everybody was sleeping. Hence the reason I love to clean when my clients are out the house, like, because I just want to be left alone. Like, I love you, but leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me my space. But I think that's what really sets me apart, because a lot of people, they see that I'm passionate about it. I don't just clean just to get the money. I clean to provide a service to this world. I know that, a lot of us Bible believers, we know that cleanliness is next to godliness, right? But also cleanliness, it helps us, is therapy. It helps us when we serve our clients. It transforms their lives. It improves the quality of their life.
Yeah.
Stress levels go down. So because I have all this mental health background, from personal experiences, that's what I bring to the table, and I'm very passionate about. So I know the value that I bring to my clients, and I provide a holistic type of cleaning type of experience through my cleaning service. So I always tell my clients, you hired a cleaner, but you just earned, a family member, because that's the kind of culture that I promote through my services. We became family, like we go together real bad.
Uh, that's wonderful. Uh, oh man, and I heard you said right now you say you mainly solo cleaner. In the future, what's your plans on the future expansion, if you can
Um,
tell us?
oh man, so whew, future expansion. As of right
Hmm.
now, I'm really just uh, focused on building a team
Hmm.
and being very intentional with my partnerships. And yeah, I can't go too deep into that, but that collaborating, some collaborations coming up. Yes, for
Hmm.
sure. It's exciting. It's exciting. But yeah, networking, that's a biggie.
Hmm.
But yeah, to continue to grow, keep growing.
Awesome.
Grow your cleaning business.
There you go. And if you would you tell us some about some of the networks that you network in?
Oh wow. Okay, so this is the first year. I'm gonna be real transparent.
Hmm.
Like, this is the first year that I'm actually boots on the ground networking. So excited that I have a really great opportunity coming up, networking opportunity coming up, where I'll be a vendor at a home convention. So I got
Wow.
information on that today. But just, excuse me, just really getting myself out there. Just because I'm a solo cleaner doesn't mean that I can't go big. You know what I'm saying? It's really all about building relationships and partnerships, right? I don't have to be a a, a Molly maid to network. I could be exactly who I am to operate on that level. It's just about like building those relationships, having those connections, those partnerships. But kind of got sidetracked. I'm sorry.
No, no, no. No, you're doing well. Doing really good.
I got back up. What was your question? Uh, but yeah,
Hmm.
forgot you.
Are they in the current groups? And I know of one. I know of one maybe.
Oh, okay. That's what
Mhm.
you. Okay, my bad. Yeah. So what I found in this industry that there's a lack, there's a big missing of
Mhm.
um is community where you can tap in to get information in real time. A lot of the community spaces that we know of on Facebook or wherever they are, those, either somebody made the post 3 days ago and you just now catching the last leg of it, or everything you got to read. There's no real engagement. There's no real personal human exchange, personal, person to person human exchange. So what I did was, and also this was a strategy to help me to overcome my introvert um, tendencies, if I should say. I'm not a full blown introvert, but I could be a little weird sometimes. Just being honest,
That's for us all.
I could be a little socially awkward sometimes. So, I wanted to overcome that, and I wanted to do it in a way that was true to me, and that I could be passionate about. So I created a cleaning community on Clubhouse,
Okay.
and so initially, and we still have that club. It's called the Cleaning Crew, DA Cleaning Crew. You can still find us on Clubhouse. However, we operate in a different room, more actively in a different room, and it's called Grow Your Cleaning Business. And so, pretty much in that community space, it's it's a community designed for cleaning business owners and entrepreneurs or like-minded business professionals that want to get tapped into the cleaning community and the cleaning industry. And so we essentially are growing our businesses together. A lot of people are on different levels, right? I wouldn't necessarily consider myself as an expert at everything. I mean, I'm good at some things, I'm not good at other things. So it's a community space where we all tap in, and we get the answers and the support and the resources that we need to grow. We speak about many different topics, sometimes multiple topics in one day, right? Depending on the need. We talk about business credit, we talk about advertisement, we talk about marketing. Today we spoke about um, uh, EDDM.
I couldn't remember those initials.
Yeah. And essentially that is those postcards that you get in the mail from, from those businesses, right? How do they do that, right? So we speak about so many different topics, and what it does is it's a collective effort where everybody grows, everybody benefits. And and it's so good because you have the individuals who don't have a website, don't have an Instagram, don't, they probably just cleaning a little bit on the side. This community space, it helps them to get serious. You know what I'm saying? It's the support that a lot of times that we need, is that kick in the butt sometimes that we need to get serious and to get things in order. Who's going to hold you accountable to that? Who's going to who out there? Who, Mr. Thurman, because you've been in this industry longer than I have. How many communities can you tap into of people that's really going to hold you accountable of what you said that you was going to do last week? Somebody gonna remember what you said in our community, and we gonna hold you to it, and we gonna help you, but we also gonna give you that kick in the butt to put your money where your mouth is. Because one thing that I could say about our community is that we're not just I'm sorry, that was my low battery signal. We're not just talkers, we're action takers. We take action. Right now, I'm proud to say that we're $25 away from reaching our goal of getting our community website up.
Wow.
So it speaks to, the type of community that we are. We're making great strides in a very short period of time. Like, there's no other community like us. So, and the most beautiful thing about our community is that we are a community of givers. We're not a community of takers. We don't want your money. Only thing that we want is your time. That's the only thing, your time and your attention, right? We don't want your money. We don't want anything from you besides your time and attention. And so we are a community of givers where we give. And honestly, the value that you get from our community is just priceless, because reality is not everybody can afford $1,000 for a course. Not everybody can afford, however much it costs for a consultation. Not everybody can afford that. So, as we're still learning, we're helping each other.
That's right. And I'm blessed to be a part of that community. And I highly recommend it to anyone to reach out on Clubhouse and to be a part of that as well. That's in it. That's in our industry, or thinking about being in our industry. I have something to give. So, like I said, I'm very blessed to be a part of it. And thank you.
Listen, I put if not thousands of dollars, I put millions of dollars in Mr. Thurman's pocket. He don't even know it yet.
Don't even know it
yet. just by a simple connection to Clubhouse, we learned about ChatGPT. Listen, we learning so much value in our spaces.
So I highly recommend tap in. I won't keep you much longer. I know you said your battery is low. One of the things I noticed about you, I don't know, it seemed like you have a brand, you know what I'm saying, and an identity, and that I haven't really seen for other cleaners, of residential, commercial, what have you. So what gave you that push to do that, or is it just you or naturally you, or could you explain that, your brand, especially for those who haven't seen you haven't seen your videos?
So I think, honestly, I hate to sound like this, but it's so true. It's me, it's my personality, but it's also God. I cannot take no credit away from God. It's God actually giving me the vision and helping me to create structure and order around the things that I do. I'm big on being professional. having a professional image. I think that's important. Just because we're cleaning toilets does not mean that, you got to show up looking a certain way, or, no, you show up professional, because that's how somebody is going to determine your value and your worth. And so I think that's very important in this industry, especially because we clean the toilets. Okay.
That's a good one.
You want to be professional, because professionalism, it creates boundaries, healthy boundaries. And so, I mean, it just really translates into to respect, right? Just because you clean in toilets doesn't mean that you got to be the low of the low. You can still carry yourself with esteem and respect and professionalism. So I think for me, my brand is just really being low key OCD, low key perfectionist, just having certain standards about myself, and it translates into my business. That's why I always say who you are as a person is going to show up in your business. If you lack integrity, if you lack order, if you're not responsible for your time, all of those things are going to show up. And just to kind of backtrack, the beautiful thing about our community is we not just help you to grow your cleaning business, but we also tackle different things on a personal side in your personal life that's kind of blocking the blessings of your growth in business, if you will. So everything works together.
Awesome. What advice would you say to give someone that's considering making that step out and becoming self-employed, starting a cleaning business, as far as marketing, getting themselves out there, branding themselves?
Marketing is my favorite. So today is Monday, and we spoke about marketing money Monday, right? Money Monday, however you want to call it. But marketing is so important. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to know who your target audience is. And you probably heard this so many times, right? You probably heard this like, know who my target audience is. Like, I know I want to serve everybody. I want to clean for everybody. No, ma'am. No, sir. Absolutely not. Because you cannot clean for everybody. You cannot serve everybody. I mean, you can, right? But what them pockets gonna look like?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So you want to have a strategy on who you're serving. You want to be able to identify exactly who your target audience is, because not only is it going to help you with your revenue, but it's also going to help you with your messaging. You're not going to speak to the CEO of a property, of a real estate. You're not going to speak to a real estate investor. You're not going to market. Excuse me. You're not going to market to a real estate investor the same way you will market to a busy mom. It's different. It's two different things, right? It's completely different. So it's really by you identifying who your target market is going to help you to be very specific with your language and your messaging. That's so important. Especially if, you want to be effective, right? Like that's the goal. You want to grow your cleaning business, right? Hashtag grow your cleaning business. By the way, I'm the queen of grow your cleaning. If you don't believe me, go on Instagram and go and look me up. You can Google me on Instagram. You can Google me on Instagram. But that's marketing. That is marketing. So when somebody types in grow your cleaning business, how to grow my cleaning business, or something like that, who they go?
The queen.
The queen. So it's really going to help you to stand out. It's going to help you to be set apart, and it's going to help you to grow and win. So definitely identify who your target audience is.
Awesome. That is good. Asad, I don't want to hold you up anymore. I know your phone is low, and if you would tell everybody how they can see, follow you, and maybe if they're in your area, if they're looking, they want you for business. If you can just, your contact information.
Absolutely, yes. So you can look up my business consulting page on Instagram. Your Deep Clean Diva, and I identify myself as a solo cleaner strategist. Although I have a cleaning business, I think I'm most effective with assisting other cleaners if they're solo cleaners. I cannot tell you about janitorial. I don't do janitorial. I cannot tell you about commercial. I don't do commercial. And so that's my niche. My niche is solo cleaners. So if you identify as a solo cleaner, maybe it's you and your mom, or you and your mom, your sister, you still kind of like a solo cleaner a little bit, right? So I could definitely help you. I'm always dropping free gems on my Instagram. So maybe you're too busy, you don't have time, you're not really sure about community. Guess what? You could still tap into my Instagram and get a lot of free gems. But you definitely want to get connected to our community because we're growing.
Yes.
And like where it is, and it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be amazing. Like there's so many great things coming up. I can't wait. Can't talk about too much, but I can't wait to release a lot of the cats out the hat because it's quite a few of them. We got a few of them. But yeah, tap in with me, get connected. Your Deep Clean Diva on Instagram. I think I'm on Facebook. I'm not really active on Facebook. But I do have a YouTube channel. It's called Grow Your Cleaning Business. And so I drop shorts there every once in a while. I just dropped 3 just the other day. But I'm most active on Instagram and Clubhouse. So you can follow me on there.
Awesome. I was waiting on that YouTube, so I'm going to have to tap into that to myself. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, one of the things before you go, chemicals, and I've seen some of your things from your arsenal. If you would, I know a lot of people may be intimidated about what chemicals to use and different things. If you would tell them about maybe some of the things that you use in your cleaning.
Professional grade chemicals. Period. No Lysol, no Fabuloso, no Mr. Clean, no Scrub Daddy. Okay? If you want to grow, you got to take yourself out of this cleaning lady or house cleaning person mindset. You got to put yourself in a category of professional cleaning, right? That's so important. That's actually going to, it's important for many different reasons. It's going to put you in a different income bracket in the industry. When you're using Fabuloso, when you're using Lysol, when you're using Mr. Clean and Scrub Daddy, all these household brands that we can get from Walmart, Target,
Dollar Tree,
right? What are you doing? You're telling your client that you are replaceable because they know what you're using. They know your sauce. It's like going into McDonald's and you can make your own quarter pounder at home. You're not going to go to McDonald's. There's no point. That's why McDonald's don't give up the sauce. You're giving up the sauce, right? So when you use professional grade cleaning products, you're holding the sauce to your bosom. So they need you. You're creating a need. You're creating a necessity, right? So even if they don't like you, guess what? They can't replace you. Why? Because they're addicted to your sauce.
Solid as sauce.
Even if it's not healthy for them, the addiction is already shaped and molded and created, right? You already created that. So that's one of the main things that I always encourage, especially solo cleaners. Do not be out here using all these cleaning products that you can buy from the store that your client can go to. Because if they don't like you, if they're not happy with your prices, and they know your sauce, they're going to hire Mr. Joe or Miss Susie to come do the job, and they're going to tell them what to use because they like how it smells, right? So what I use professional grade cleaning products, and they love the smell. And you know what? They get used to the smell. We're very sensory people, right? So certain smells that we love and reminds of us certain things, it give us certain feelings, right? And that could be good and bad, right? But also, talking about products, you want to be very careful of using products like Fabuloso because not sure if you guys know, but Fabuloso had a huge $1 million recall on a lot of their cleaning products. So because it was contaminated. So, you know, you kind of put yourself out there when you're using those type of products, because now you're putting your client at risk of contamination, you know. So it's always best to use professional grade products. You decrease the risk of being replaced, and also you decrease the risk of having those situations like Fabuloso just experienced with recalls.
Awesome. Thank you for letting us, for dropping that on us and then giving us that information. Is there anything that you'd like to leave a listener?
Listen, keep God first. You got to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the main thing in this. This is $1 million, if not $1 trillion industry. But you know what? More importantly, this is one industry that is on the top 25 list of becoming a millionaire in 5 years. Number 7 on the list. So if you at a place where you think you're just a cleaner, oh, I just clean houses, oh, I just do this, and you're undermining yourself, okay, you want to get connected with community, because what my community does, we pour into you. We help to build you. We help to shape you, and not your mind. It's your mindset and your confidence. You have to understand the value that you are bringing to your clients. If you do not understand the value that you bring to your clients,
Right.
You're not going to grow. You're not going to grow. Because if you don't have confidence in yourself, why should somebody have confidence in you, right? Confidence breeds trust. So when you have confidence in you, naturally people can trust you, right? But if you don't have confidence about you, then people can't really trust you. It's going to be weird, right? So we don't want that for you. We want to see you grow. We want to see you at the winning table, right? We're building our own winning table. Nobody is giving us, right? Giving it to us. We're building our own. And so we want you to be at the table with us. Our table is not long, it's a circle. And so everybody is on the same level. All right. So I would definitely say get yourself connected to community. Tap in with us. We got a lot of great things going, like I said, and we want to support you. We want to see you win.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Hopefully we can do maybe a part 2 one day. And hey, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Cleaning Freaks Podcast, Deep Cleaning Diva.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Martin. Great day, guys. All right.
All
Be
right.
blessed.
God bless.
Okay.
Say they wanna party with the crew, okay. I just got a telly with a view, okay. Tell me what you really wanna do, okay. All your friends bad, I don't wanna choose, don't make me. I don't wanna choose, but if I had